this is a DIY job, right? So
you hit it with this side.
Hit it with...
Not that side, this side.
Okay.
I ain't afraid of work. I ain't afraid of play. I ain't afraid to get the job done and do it my own damn way. I ain't afraid of life at times like this. If you mess with my freedom, I'll tell you just what you can kiss. That's right. I said if you mess with my freedom, I'll tell you just what you can kiss.
Hey folks, this is Josh, Stoney Ridge Farmer. Today we are building a timber-framed outdoor front porch, and tomorrow we're building a timber-framed outdoor kitchen, right?
That's where the magic happens.
That's
yeah.
it. So I've got Jim here. Jim,
Okay.
Thank you so much. Jim is with Carolina Barn Builders, is that right?
That's correct.
And you are out of?
Calabash, North Carolina.
Calabash, North Carolina. So what we're gonna be doing here today, we wanted an awesome showpiece. So you guys know about the Mega Shop. It's a huge shop building. It's about 8,500 square feet. It's going to be about 12,000 square feet of floor space. Now the outdoor porch, we just poured all the concrete pad for here. We put some beautiful stamped concrete. What do you think of that?
Yeah, it looks awesome.
Looks
Afraid
awesome.
to walk on it.
I know, he pulled up, he's like, is that still wet? But what we're gonna do here, guys, we've got some piers poured. These guys are assembling mortise and tenon joints. This is all held together with wood pegs, no metal fasteners that aren't required by code.
Correct.
And they're all finished off in beautiful natural color, pretty much.
Yeah, we stain it with a natural stain, bring some of the red out, and it's all Douglas fir, so it has a red hue to it naturally.
Gotcha. So Doug fir doesn't grow around here.
No.
Tell me about Doug fir. Where's that come from?
So we source that from Vancouver and Oregon on the West Coast.
Okay, gotcha.
We buy it pretty much from the tree and process it all the way out to us, where we
Okay.
cut all of it by hand in the shop. So
Gotcha.
everything you see here is true handcrafted
Truly
material.
handcrafted.
Yep.
That's awesome. That's awesome. You're in the custom home building business, right?
Yep.
You were in the log cabin. You're still doing log cabin
We
stuff?
do log cabins from time to time. It's got to be the right cabin for
Gotcha.
us. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And SIPs construction too. I heard
Correct.
something about you doing a little bit of SIPs
Yeah,
construction.
we do a lot. Actually, timber frame and SIPs go hand in hand.
Okay.
Just the nature of the two structures.
Gotcha.
Great 1-2 punch with a building component. Very modern building science. Very energy efficient.
You guys ship these out to anywhere in the country, is that right?
Correct.
So you can order a kit. You can order the exact kit that I have. You
Yep.
can order a kit and build this out at your own leisure in your own home. Get 5 people together, 3 people together, hammer it out, put it all together like you guys are doing, and construct yourself a beautiful timber frame structure. Or they can hire you to do it.
Correct. Yeah, we travel coast to coast.
Okay.
We typically stay this side of the Rockies. Just it gets a little, for us to install, a little cost prohibitive to travel all the way to the West
Gotcha.
Coast. But a lot of our homes are in the 15,000, 20,000 square foot category.
Oh, wow, huge.
Those generally we travel for.
Okay.
We do everything from shipping the kit to shipping one of our guys out to help you with
Gotcha.
the kit, show you how it's done.
So
if it's a home kit.
If you buy a kit, you can get a expert consultation
That's right.
included. Awesome.
That's right. They'll come out for a couple days and
Cool.
get you straight.
We're going to show you guys how this goes together. We're going to get it up on the building. It's going to be flashed to the front porch of the Mega Shop, and this is a Barndominium home in process. So we're not going to build it all in one day. We're not going to build it all in 1 year. We're going to stretch this out over several years and build something beautiful that you guys can enjoy. So subscribe to the channel. You'll see more of this. Let's get busy seeing how this stuff goes together and gets raised up.
All right.
Right on. Thanks,
Let's get to
brother.
work, yeah.
Enjoying it.
All right.
Woo! All right, guys, welcome back to the Stoney Ridge Farm channel. If this is your first time here or your 50th time, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. We'd love to have you back here on our first generation farm. As you can see from the drone footage, this is a big place. We're on about 150 acres. We've got about 50 cows up here, and that's the goal. So I had a dream of starting a farm, and along with that farm, I started a social media business, a YouTube channel just like this, and now we show you guys everything that we do, the struggles that we go through, and the failures that we make. So if we win, we show you. If we lose, we show you. I think that's important. Most people just go around and tell you how everything's super awesome. It's not super awesome all the time. So what we've got here is the timber frame setup. It's all held together with oak wooden pegs, and we've got a few pieces of terminology we want to share with you real quick. So guys, you see this already assembled piece right here. Well, these pieces are the same as these pieces that are all laying out here. And these guys are experts at putting it all together. This is called mortise and tenon construction. In other words, there are no metal fasteners. They're all little oak pegs that hold everything together. And what you see these guys doing is making sure everything is square. Here is one of the oak pegs, and they just drive those pegs down into these holes. So, mortise and tenon construction. You have a mortise, which is the hole, and the tenon, which is the tongue that goes into that hole right there. Now we have pockets that are cut out right here, and those pockets are set for our purlins to go on, and the purlins will support the tongue and groove paneling that goes over the top here. So it's pine boards that are tongue and grooves. These guys are squaring everything up. They have measuring tapes out here. They are squaring it up, stringing it off, and let's show you how it all looked before they got that built. So these poles that you see right here will be supported on these concrete piers. Each one of these is specifically constructed in a certain manner. I'll get you some footage of these being poured. These have a huge foundation underneath them, which will help keep this thing from getting all janky. In other words, the appropriate firm foundation pier is extremely important. There's rebar on here, there's rebar underneath the concrete here, and then we poured the pad. Now this is a 5-inch concrete pad, and all the way around the outside edge of this 5-inch concrete pad is 8 inches all the way around. In case we accidentally run over a corner or we drive a vehicle up here, we've got extra support all the way around. My concrete guy is awesome. He does a great job. So what we got? Take it away.
We brought 2 different types of post bases to mount to your piers. If you can use piers, you can mount directly to your concrete footers, your pad, whatever you might have. But there's 2 ways to do it. We're going to use these on the kitchen, outdoor, the pavilion. But we're going to use here a little more readily available Simpson bracket. So layout's everything. You get your layout square. All of our drawings come with point-to-point measurements, so it's easy to square it up. Once you get it, you just lay it out. You mark 2 holes. So we're going to use the Simpson plate. We're going to use an additional washer, and it's real simple. We're going to just bring these down, snug them in place, and then get everything right on our lines that we've got marked. And once we're there, then we'll tighten everything up the rest of the way. Real simple system. The post sits right in between, and we're going to attach it with some screws through the side. The other bracket's a little more complicated. We'll talk about that when we do the kitchen.
Tell me what, this is a DIY job, right? So
you hit it with this side.
Hit it with?
Not that side, this side.
Okay. What's the difference in the sides of the hammer?
Well, you can try.
What's the difference?
Oh, no difference. One's left, one's right.
Oh, that's easy. That's
there
it?
You go.
You want to go all the way in or no?
Nope, we leave them out. We leave them stick out a little bit.
Super easy, guys.
Here, you're a natural.
Send me one.
There you go.
That's it? All right, so what are you doing here? That's it? They're all the way through and then you'll cut them off?
Yep.
Put them to 1 inch.
They'll stick, they'll stick out 1 inch, 3/4 inch or 1 inch.
That's super easy.
Good.
Guys, we're going up with all this equipment and all this timber right now. This is the nerve-wracking part. I hope you enjoy. This is fun. I'm gonna stick the camera right there. All right, guys, if you like this kind of content, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. We don't just do construction videos here, but this is a major construction project here on the Stoney Ridge Farm. Folks, Carolina barn builders have been an absolute pleasure to deal with. They've done what they say they're gonna do, and that's what really matters when it comes down to it. So these guys are honest, they're straightforward, and they're super hard workers, and that's really hard to find nowadays in the construction industry. But they have done a fantastic job. There'll be a link down in the video description to Carolina Barn Builders, and there'll also be a link to the exact structure that we're building for the outdoor kitchen, so you can order that Stoney Ridge kit. All right guys, what you're seeing here is just tongue and groove. This tongue and groove just goes together really, really tightly, and this is the finished product. I will go up here with some wipe-on poly to help preserve this so it doesn't turn gray, but it's absolutely gorgeous. This will be cut down this direction, and if you look up here, all this will be cut in a decorative manner. We're putting a metal roof on this, and we also ran a wire down through here before we put the roof on, and we'll coil that up, and that'll be for a ceiling fan and for lighting or a chandelier out here. Now we will be flashed to the building. In other words, we'll be mounted up with the roofing material to the ribs on this building, and we're using this color roofing material, but the same size ribs. So this is a commercial ribbed structure right here. So that's what we have, that's what's going on. Absolutely gorgeous. This really turned out nice. This is the front porch section, and we're going to move onward and upward over to the outdoor kitchen area. This is approximately 18 wide by 16 deep. It's a little bit larger than that, but this will make a gorgeous front porch here for the Stoney Ridge Farm. And I've got some good luck deer horns hanging over in the rafters right here. Again, this is all pegged. It looks absolutely gorgeous, and what I'm told is true timber framing, they don't cut the pegs off flush, so these pegs will stay out. They're about 1 inch out, and they're hand cut in most cases. Very cool, super sturdy. So guys, you can watch this build and build your own. So the goal is to have these kits available as a DIY kit. So in other words, you can order the exact same kit that we have here on the Stoney Ridge Farm and put it up on your property. They can give you all the specs that you need. You just order it out and you'll have expert advice. You can call in and ask the experts for any information that you might need. So hopefully if you guys are looking for something gorgeous, something that's really gonna add value and have something super special for your property, you can contact Carolina Barn Builders. They'll send you a kit just like this. Well, Jim, thanks, man. Guys, what a project, man. Yeah. I admire what you guys do. This is true craftsmanship, guys. All wood pegs, only a few metal fasteners, and that's per code, right? Yep. What a fun time. What an awesome project. The tongue and groove went up really, really fast. The most hair-raising part of this project was raising that bent that's closest to the building because it's close to the building, and once you hit metal, there ain't no going back.
Just enough room to get the forks in there to get it up.
That's it. I was worried about having to call the PDR, paintless dent repair people. They didn't even touch the building. It looks fantastic, guys. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. You'll get some drone shots right now. Jim, I can't say enough about Carolina Barn Builders and the professionalism that you guys displayed. It was awesome. Veteran owned, right?
Correct.
He doesn't like me to say that. He doesn't want to use that. That's not his bag, man. He's just a good guy, good, honest guy. If you guys are looking for something like this on your property, you can contact CarolinaBarnBuilders.com. Is that right?
That's correct. Yep.
And Jim is actually building out a website to show you guys what we did here. My video will be up there on the website, I think, or link to it. And you'll be able to order basically the packages that I have here. So if you want something exactly like this or just a little bit different, you can get it from Carolina Barn Builders. Jim, thanks, man. I can't say how much. From Calabash, North Carolina, but shipped all over the country. If you want to order a package like this, you guys have a consultant that will come out and help with the installation. Everything you need to know, everything you need to do to have yourself something beautiful just like this.
All right.
Awesome, man. Thank you so much. This is the front porch, guys. Stay tuned to next week, and we'll show you what the outdoor kitchen looks like. A little sneak peek is over there wrapping things up. Thanks so much, Jim. We'll see you next time.
We'll get cleaned up.
Yeah, no doubt. We'll see you guys next time on the Stoney Ridge Farm. Woo! Hope you enjoyed. Hit that like button.
Come on down to the Stoney Ridge. Bring your wife and bring your kids. We're living life pure and sweet. That's the way it's supposed to be, Stoney Ridge.
Here's where I make everybody look the same height.
You need an apple box.
Apple
on this
box.
channel. Take 5.
Take 5. And now,
I slid a sheet, slid upon a slitted sheet I sit. Okay.
I slit the sheet, I slit, and on the slitted sheet I sit.
Rubber baby bubble bump again.
Lemon face? Ooh, lion face. Ah, lemon face. Ooh. Okay.
Hey, Tony, don't you ever come around here. You wanna hit the stick, you better hit it there. Ooh.
Just beat it. Just beat it. Well, Jim, I'm 9 feet tall. This outdoor front porch, every front porch is outdoors. Man, I feel like I do want you to stand on something taller.
Here,
Let's
I'll
stand on
put a
this,
couple blocks up.
Yeah, that'll work. Man, he's taller now. GMC, we tighten the bolts an extra third of a tighten, but guess what we don't do? We don't prevent rust. Bam! Thanks, guys. We'll see you next time.